Hey guys, Nexie here. Welcome back to another episode of Greedy Dragon Brewing and another installment of my Beginner Brewer series. And today, I'm going to be making a wine kit. So here I've got a Legacy Series Cabernet Merlot. The nice thing about kits is that they have all the grape juice, the yeast, any chemical additives, and optional oaks available in the box. So all you have to do is do a little shopping around. You want to look for natural ingredients. Try to stay away from the high sugar or artificial grape juice kits. They typically are lower end, and you get similar results if you're making an in-mate brew than going out and spending the extra money on getting a kit. So the other key is you're going to look for kits that have as much juice in them as possible. The more juice and the less water that you add, the better. As the more water you're adding, you're going to reduce the viscosity of your wine, and it's going to have less body overall. I typically start out advising newer brewers to go with reds. Reds typically are a little bit more forgiving when you're brewing them, and also at the very worst, when you aerate a red wine, even lower quality red wines, they tend to bring out some of the vibrant flavors and characteristics of the wine, where whites can be pretty finicky, and if you don't get the sweetness right, there's a larger process into making them feel right. So a California red would be a great way to start out. A blended red wine such as a Cabernet Merlot, where you're getting the best elements of both type of hearty reds. Or, you know, if a Shiraz is more into your wheelhouse, then go that way. Or a plain Merlot is fine too. So I'm going to go in, open this kit up, and we'll see what's inside. Alright, so we've opened up the wine kit, and as mentioned, inside we've got all of our chemicals. We've got potassium sorbate, potassium metabisulfite, we got our bentonite, we've got our yeast package, which is EC1118 by Lavalin. We've got oak granules, Kieselcell, Chitosan. There's even some wine labels in there. It says 13% red wine. And we've got our 16 liters of grape juice. Typically they have nozzles inside that allow you to pour out the wine juice. So I've opened that up and kind of arranged it in the box. And we're ready to go. The other thing that you're going to need is your primary fermenter. In this case, I've got a fermentation bucket. This is actually capable of doing a double batch. So I've got it marked to the 23 liter mark. It also has a temperature gauge on the side. And this is a loose bucket, loose lid. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the wine in here, get everything ready to go, and then I'm going to put a layer of saran wrap over top. It's okay to have a loose seal. There's going to be CO2 that's going to be given off through the fermentation process. It's going to keep this wine nice and secure, and it's less prone to infections than what you'd be used to with beer. Other things that you're going to need is your hydrometer and your hydrometer tube, a stirring spoon that's sanitized, and a wine thief, and we're good to go. So let's get this wine started. Okay, so we have our sanitized primary fermenter, and it was sanitized with Star San solution. You can see plenty of other videos in regards to that. I'm going to add 2 liters of warm water. I'm going to add the package of bentonite. I'm going to sprinkle it in so it's nice and even. And I'm also going to add the package of oak granules. This is going to allow the wine to pick up the oak characteristics right from the very beginning of the brewing stage. stir this in. You can really smell that oak. Okay. And now we're going to add our grape juice. I was having a little bit of problems getting the nozzle open, so I ended up cutting into the package. There we go. Now we're going to fill it to 23 liters, which we're just about there. Gonna give it a thorough stir. You can really smell that juice. Some of the hearty grapes, a little bit of the oak even. I'll take a gravity reading. We take our hydrometer reading, mark down your results, put the rest of the chemicals away for later on in the brewing session. And this is a 6-week kit, so we'll see you in part 2.
professional brought me up bit short.